It's Friday the 20th of April and I'm back on Serpentine. Just doing a quick overnighter to try and get a bend in my rod. The plan was really to go to Lymm, but I decided to call here on the way, and when I got here there was only one person on Serpentine. There's only 3 pegs open at the moment due to the ground being all boggy, so they've shut 3 of the pegs because there's only 6 pegs anyway. They shut 3 of the pegs off, and there's only Paul on the next peg to the right to me, so I decided to give this a go. Yeah, when I got here there was quite a few carp moving around, so I think greed got the better of me, because I know if I go Lymm I'm pretty much guaranteed to blank, or I'm expecting to blank anyway, so I think I just wanted to get a bend in my rod today and then hopefully hit Lymm next time, especially now the weather's picking up a bit. It's been a while since I've been out and done my video. I think the last one I did was Wright's Flash, where I blanked. I lost a couple of pike, but ended up blanking. I have been out once since then. I went back to Wright's Flash and did an overnighter for the pike and that, and I blanked again, so I wasn't very impressed. But to be honest, I got there and it was absolutely chock-a-block Wright's Flash, so I ended up with the peg, which I didn't really want, but I stuck it out anyway, and it just rained all night. It was freezing, rained all night, so I didn't do any videoing because I wasn't really expecting to catch, to be honest. Paul to the right of me, we do know a little bit. He's I think he's had 4 fish. He's been here all day. He's had 1 since I've been here, before I even got my rods in. So he's had another 3 I think this morning, so hopefully it's looking good for a bite. I've seen a few cruising down the far margin, and there's the ghosties again round the island that are always there. I've seen them cruising around the island a few times and splashing out, so I think I'm going to give it another hour and then I'm going to stick a zig on, I think, on one of my rods, see what happens. A 2-foot zig on that far margin, see if I can pick one up that's swimming along, put some fake bread on or something. Well, we'll see. Been fishing about an hour now. I have actually caught one of about £12, which you just see me playing. The reason I've not put a picture of the fish on is because my bloody battery ran out as I got the fish in, so I've got no picture of the fish. It was about £12, a nice scaly one. So hopefully we'll get another. My rods are back out at the same place. I did put a bit of bait out, and I've been absolutely hammered with the swan and the ducks diving down, so I'm not going to put any more bait out now till it goes dark. I'm just going to clip a couple of bags on, and that's going to do me for now. So we'll see what happens. Well, I've just moved swims. I've only been fishing an hour, then I've moved swims because the guy to the right of me, Paul, he's had to pack up due to a bit of a family emergency. So seeing as all the fish were down here, I thought I may as well move swims. I've not seen, apart from that one fish, I've not really seen anything jumping or anything near where I've been fishing, apart from a couple of ghosties around the island. So I just moved swims down to the very end swim, so it's peg but one away from the other one. So the next one to me is closed, so it's not too bad. So I've got a bit of a water now to fish to. Nice little ghosty £11.10. Just as you know, I've just moved pegs, and this has been in the water about 10 minutes and gone from the far bank on the point. So well made up. It was worth moving after all. So yeah, see if we can get a few more. Let's turn around. Well, it's behaving quite well. Even putting the dorsal up. Lovely fish. No mouth damage, which is a bonus on here. Let's get a little picture and then put her back. There she goes. Well, 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes after pulling that other one back, I've got myself another. This one's a little bit bigger at £14.9. Lovely fish. Same rod. Same place, same bait, everything. 5 boilies around it, that's all. That's all. 5 free offings I put around it for now. And that length. I didn't get the tape this time because I hadn't even had a chance to set the camera back up. All I did was cast the rod in. I was doing started going to do some filming, and then it went. There's the other side. Another cracker. 3 fish, it's not even gone dark yet, so hopefully it'll carry on getting a few. Superb. Makes a change from the last 2 blanks, 3 blanks, can't remember. So spring is finally here. Love it. Let's get her back. That is exactly where I'm fishing. I've just put some bait in, and now they're absolutely hammering the spot. Complete waste of time of baiting up. What an absolute stonker of a night. Absolutely gorgeous. And to make it even better, I'm the only person on the complex. Can't believe it. It's one of Lymm's busiest waters, this, and Belmont behind. In fact, the whole complex. And it's the nicest weekend of the year up to now, on a Friday night. And there's not one other person here. I can't believe it. So relaxing. Them cold nights just seem so long ago now, but loving it. Absolutely loving it. Just can't beat sitting out like this in a t-shirt. Just seems so long ago since we've had nice weather. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, let's see if we can get a fish during the night. We've had 3 up to now, so let's see if we can get another one. There we are, 4th fish of the session, £14.2. I think it's just gone 10 o'clock at night now. Been dark for what, 20 minutes or something, I'm not sure. So yeah, same rod's gone again, same place, same bait, everything. So I'm not sure whether to move the other rod onto that spot yet or what. I think I'm going to give it a couple more hours. The other one's down the margins to the right, so I think I'm going to leave it there for a bit. So yeah, £14.2. I'm not sure how good this is going to come out on video because I've never videoed at night yet, but anyway, here we are, show you the side. Bit more lively this one. Tell you what, the fish are not as cold as they was a couple of weeks ago. I'm bloody freezing last time I caught some. The water's definitely warmed up a bit. Yep, there's the other side. Pretty nice fish, a little bit of mouth damage on it, but not too much. A bit more than the others, but nice fish all the same, good little scrap. Let's get a couple of pictures and get her back. This is a lively little bugger. It's only a small one, about 8-9 pound maybe, I don't know. Very small for this lake, but anyway. Nice little welcome addition. I think this is fish number 5, I think. It's about 11:15, half 11, I'm not sure now actually. 11:15 I think. Yep, nice little fish. Very lively on the bank. Didn't give much of a scrap, but who cares? Good on the fish. Hopefully won't be the last. Let's have a look at the side again. So it's getting a bit warmer, my hay fever's kicking in now, so I'm trying a bit snotty. There, yeah. Little fish. Same rod again. I think I'm going to have to move the other rod. Let's see if I can pick the other fish up again. This £11 10oz common just won't be from my pit. Can't remember this number fish 5 or 6, I think it's number 6. So lovely little common. Go the other side. Lovely little fish. Never know, might be on for one more, maybe, hopefully. Let's see. Another fish around the £11 mark, probably 10-11 pound mark. It's 4:30 I think in the morning, so that's fish number 7. It's in good condition again, no mouth damage at all. It's good. Show you the side. Ooh. Another one behaving on the bank. Yeah. Let's get a few pictures and put her back. Well, that was an eventful night last night. Had a few fish, so happy with that. It's about 8:30 in the morning now. Not had nothing since that fish about 4:30 I think it was. Not even had a bleep since then. I've not seen any fish. I keep my eyes out, but not seen any fish since then. I have put some more bait in, but the ducks are just hammering me spot at the moment, so I think that was pretty pointless. I'm a bit knackered. I had about 2 hours sleep, if that, because of these little monsters behind me. They've not shut up since about 5 o'clock. Been very vocal, so I've literally just grabbed 10 or 15 minutes every 10 minutes bit of sleep, because it's just horrendous. I think they were outside my bivvy this morning just going for it. So anyway, I've had a recast. See if we can bag another one before I go home. Probably going to stay till about 12 o'clock. So I've got about 3.5 hours left now, something like that. 3.5 hours left, yeah. So there's a chance of another fish, yeah, but we'll see. I don't know what's going on because it's Saturday morning and the pond's still empty. I can't believe it. It's one of the busiest waters, nicest weekend of the year, busiest time Saturday morning, changeover, and there's two, well, my car, the black one, if I don't know if you can see it anyway, my car, the black one, and then 2 white cars, and I think they're both on Belmont on these first 2 pegs here. Even Belmont's empty. What's going on? There's no one on Willow Pool. There's no one on this one behind me, which I can't remember what it's called. In fact, the fish were boshing out there last night, non-stop. It's always worth a chuck in there. Yeah, can't believe it. 3 of us on the whole complex. And it's gorgeous. Not complaining though. I've moved my right hand rod because it was near that clay pipe. It was there all all last night and a bit of this morning, and it's not gone. I thought it would have, to be honest, but it's not. So I cast it over there with my left hand rod about 10 foot away and put a bit of bait in, but the ducks have picked it up twice, so I've left me left hand one there, and my right hand rod now is fishing on that island there. So I'm going to give it an hour there and see what happens, because usually there's a couple fish hanging around it. So yeah, we'll give that a go. Yeah, as I expected, there is fish around the island where I've just cast. There's a little ghosty under the tree. I've just seen another one. There's usually a couple more that follow it, so hopefully I should get a take from there quite soon. Saying that, I have in the past chased them all day trying to get to take something, and they just wouldn't take anything, so who knows. Let's see if they're hungry. But there's definitely fish there, so we're in with a chance. There we are, fish number 8, £10 4 ounce. Looks a bit battered, this one, to be honest. Got a few marks on both sides. This one come from the island, change of swim, well not change of swim, change of rod position, and 15 minutes and it paid off. So let's get the rod back out, show you the other side. As I say, marks on both sides of this. The mouth's perfect, but I don't know what's happened there. Looks like scales have fell off and somebody's protruded them all. Nice fresh wound there, which I'll put something on in a bit. There we are. Yesterday when I got here and I had that first fish, after that I tried to fish to the island with some fake bread on a zig, but the ducks kept coming over and picking it up, so I ended up winding in. And when I wound it in, I pulled this in. Pulled all this in. wasn't snagged up. I don't know why it was there, but it did have a lead on, but I've robbed that and put it in my tackle box. But this was a running rig, so anyway, put it in my bin bag. And then just after having that last fish there off the island, I chucked my rod out in the margins while I took the pictures and stuff and pulled this in. I don't know if you can see that. So I don't know where this was, it must have just been in the margins or something, but that isn't a running rig. In fact, you can't even bloody pull that out. There's no chance that's a running rig. So some people are not sticking to the rules anyway, probably why all the rig checks are going on and stuff. So yeah, been a few people not using running rigs on here. I don't know if anyone can recommend a chair out there to sleep on. Not a bed chair, just a normal chair that's quite comfy to sleep on, because I've stopped using bed chairs because I just can't be bothered carrying them. So mine's about 20 odd years old now and I need a change, but I'm not sure what to buy. So if anyone's got any good ideas what will fit in an Atom as well, so it's got to be a low one, it can't be one of them long daddy long leg chairs, but just a normal low chair. If anyone's got any recommendations of what I could buy to put, well, to sleep on, because basically what I do is I have a normal chair and then I have my rucksack which has got a hard base. I'll show you. Which I fill up with some clothes and that to puff it out a bit, and then I put my legs on there. So I just need all the elastics gone in that chair, so I need a new chair, but like I say, I'm not sure what to buy. So if you have any suggestions, just leave something in the comments for me and I'll have a Google and see what I like. Well, it's 11 o'clock, I've got about an hour's fishing left. I was just contemplating moving the rod off the far margin because it hasn't done anything for a while, and then this little beauty. Biggest one of the session so far, 17.6 it was. What a cracking fight. Like the bloody okey cokey, it was in, it was out, it was in, it was out. Kept turning off again every time I got it at net. Made up. I'd say I've got about an hour left, so this is probably going to be the last fish, but nice ending to a good night's fishing. I'm a bit knackered, so I'm going to have to go home about 12. Might go and watch Lymm Anglers. Inside. Don't think anyone would grumble with that. So yeah, made up. Show the rigs are working for when I go to Lymm on the tough water, which will probably blank week after week, but there you go. At least the rigs are working, so yeah, made up. Probably the end, probably my last fish of the session. I am in the middle of packing up when that screened off, so yeah, loving it. Got a couple of pics.